I mean, I think I said it maybe even yesterday, is I feel like I've never had this many people actually rooting for me, so I'm going to enjoy it for all it's worth because it's been fun.
All right, lads, Friday night. What are we looking forward to tomorrow?
A little bit down the leaderboard, I'm looking for the local kid, JT. I've been told that if he's out in contention, we might see as many as 40 people in Team Thomas tomorrow. I want him to prove it. Show us something.
What does that mean, Team Thomas?
All his family and friends, his high school buddies have flown back in for it. Like,
interesting.
Can that vault him up the leaderboard a little bit?
This is the best Xander Schauffele that has ever existed. So
he said so.
See if he's different. He said so.
He said this is.
He's been pretty open about the whole thing. He's like, look, when you don't win for a couple years, your mindset's a little different. You stay motivated pretty easily. So I hope so, but there's some guys behind him.
65 today. Scottie's shooting 67 today.
Behind the scenes, this is how it goes. Victor Hovland will be the leader after the third round.
Bryson!
Rory McIlroy will be the leader after the third round.
Bryson DeChambeau.
You know, I think he's going to be the leader after the third round. Xander Schauffele.
Bryson.
Scottie has the tour chaplain on his bag. Wait, am I driving the right direction?
Yeah.
Okay. This has got to be one of the more surreal days of his life now that the reality of yesterday has set in. So I will be interested to see if that has any sort of effect on his day. Saturday's moving day for a reason. Everyone's jockeying for position. We're in Louisville. I think it's going to be a really fun day of golf. Yesterday, obviously, there was a ton of attention paid to off-the-course stuff, but today, I think it should be some good golfing fun. So let's have a day.
Louisville. Showing out today. 50,000 strong, I think, probably.
40,000 of them are here for Justin Thomas. They're friends and family of Justin Thomas.
You know, I saw my freshman year English teacher today. There's a lot of people I'm seeing that didn't necessarily, but I mean, it's also, it's where I grew up, so I guess it's a part of it. I mean, I'm very, very excited for tomorrow, and it should be a lot of fun. But I'm pretty bummed that the week's almost over. So just enjoy tomorrow as much as I can, and see what happens.
What were the first two rounds like playing with Tiger? I know you always kind of get excited about being in a big-time atmosphere. What was that like?
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. There were a few moments that the first day when we were coming up the last hole on 9, I tried to take a second to remember and look around because it was really awesome. It was so cool. And then when we were walking down the first hole yesterday, and I was walking right behind Tiger, and the crowd's going crazy, and I just was thinking how cool this was, and how, I have such vivid memories of watching him win here in 2000, and just how far I've come as a golfer. So it was awesome. I love playing with Tiger.
What's your goal for tomorrow? Obviously, there's some low scores out there. There's a lot of guys in the mix. What do you try to do?
I just got to try to shoot a really low score. I mean, the greens are soft, so if you hit the fairways, you can, almost every hole you can make a birdie. There's obviously some tough holes out there, but just got to hit the fairways. And I haven't made that many putts this week, so hopefully tomorrow they go in. Thanks, bro. Good to see you.
Good seeing you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dylan.
All right, here at Seen and Heard, we're all about getting you behind the scenes, giving you the access you can't get elsewhere. When it is time to hear a player speak, you can watch them come through to scoring, and then they walk up straight through the entrance over to here, which is the player interview room. And that is where the press conferences that you see on social media, that you see on Golf Channel and on CBS, that's where they all happen. That's where our magic happens in the press room. That's where we get to ask all of our intelligent or mostly unintelligent questions. This is where they come, right in here. You've got the podium. You've got your scruffy old golf writers like Sean Zock here.
Coworkers.
Grinding away, asking the hard questions.
You actually had the same score as Shane for the first 8 holes. Who had the honor?
Yeah, me. Shane was like, geez, I can't get the honour. Yeah, absolutely. So I thought I'd be nice to him and make bogey up 9. You know, he was getting a bit irritated.
Shane, a 62 today. How would you summarize that performance?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every minute of it, obviously. Probably the most disappointed anyone can ever be shooting 62. I knew what was at stake and just didn't hit the putt hard enough. Had it on a good read and just broke away from the hole. But yeah, it's. Look, I went out with a job to do today. My job was to go out and try and get myself back in the tournament, and I definitely did that.
All right, Jim, 3 notable disappointments today are the 3 pre-tournament favorites. Scottie Scheffler. Maybe reality set in after yesterday. And he ended up shooting 2 over, more or less played his way out of the golf tournament. He was clearly frustrated and a little bit off.
That was Scottie's first round over par in like 9 months. Like clearly there was definitely some emotion there as far as like just getting the come down from everything that happened yesterday.
Yeah, he didn't have Ted Scott on the bag. Just a weird day. Brooks Koepka, one of the highest rounds. He shot 3 over. I think maybe there were only 2 scores higher than that all day. And then Rory, not an ejection in the same way, but he really had it going. He got it to 9 under with a bunch of holes to play, and then just stalled out, made a couple bogeys. If he shoots 58 or something like that, then maybe he's got a chance. But yeah, those are 3 disappointments.
We got a huge leader.
Yeah, give me some people who got some good news today.
We got a
buzz through them.
Probably the biggest one, Bryson DeChambeau chips in on the 18th.
Bryson, what was that moment like on 18?
Exhilarating. I haven't felt like that in a long time, and man, I made a couple clutch shots when I needed to.
He sounds fully back right now. I think he's a legit threat going into tomorrow. He's 2 back of the 2 leaders. Xander Schauffele and Collin Morikawa. They played together today as the leaders. They're playing together tomorrow as the leaders, and they've got a two-shot runway.
How do you approach tomorrow?
Just like any other tournament for the most part. It's another Sunday. I typically love Sundays, so I think I need to really just stay in my lane and do a lot of what I've been doing and just worry about myself.
Bunch of guys lurking. Sahith is 1 shot back. Victor Hovland, he was interesting talking about. I asked him basically if he was surprised that he's been playing so well this week.
And he was. This might be a dumb question because you're obviously one of the best golfers in the world, but are you surprised at all with how well this week has gone to this point?
I'm surprised in the sense that just how far away I felt last week. I never doubted my abilities. It was just kind of my machinery was not working very well. But as soon as I get the machine kind of somewhere on track, I can play.
Bryson's right there. Who else is at 13?
Shane
Lowry, 62, almost shot 61.
Yeah, lipped out for 61. Crazy. Yeah.
Tomorrow it's gonna be a fight. A leaderboard with this caliber, with this many guys, and a win that would be well deserved but also mean so much. I think we're in for a good day.
I'm gonna have a talk with myself. I normally just kind of go to sleep, eat my dinner, eat my breakfast, wake up and play golf. I think everything that I've gone through over the past couple of years, I'm ready for these moments. And a month ago, I felt like I was ready, made a couple errors. Tomorrow, hopefully we're not.